So did I settle? That was the question that I put in the title of the video. Did I settle when I took my position? What is up, beautiful people? It is your girl Rashima here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another video on my channel, Naturally Speechy. Didn't I tell you guys in the last few videos that we were going to be consistent with these videos? Look at us in a brand new video posted on time. So most likely you clicked on this video because the title had to be enticing, right? I'm going to give you my 5 tips on how you can land your dream CF. So if you think you're interested in this content, keep on watching. However, you might want to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of the content that is to come, and make sure you hit that bell that's in the make sure you get the notifications by hitting the bell notification. Is it over here or is it over here? Not really sure, but make sure you hit that bell notification. And if you like this video halfway through, at the end, or if you like it right now, make sure you leave a thumbs up so that I can tell that you guys are engaged in my content. So let's get right into those 5 tips. Number 1, decide which population and in which setting you would like to work. Now that might sound easy, but we have a large choice that we can choose from. As far as population goes, we work with pediatrics, which can range anywhere from 0 to 18. We can work with adults that range from, 19 to 50? And then we could work with geriatrics, which range from, I believe it's 51 on up, or is it from 65 on up? I'm not sure. However, we can work with a variety of people at a variety of age ranges. As far as settings go, SOPs can work in a variety of settings, such as schools, hospitals, which have more than one setting. There's acute hospitals, there's inpatient rehabs, as well as outpatient rehabs. SOPs can work in home health, they can work in private practice. You just have to do your research and find out what suits you best, and what do you think, and which location do you think you can provide the best services without too much stress and, serving the population that you love. Tip number 2, apply early. Now, this may seem like something that people say all the time, but when I tell you apply early, I say this because most graduate schools, their programs run until May. However, my particular grad school went all the way into July. So I graduated July 31st, and there are already SLPs who graduated a whole semester before you who have taken a lot of the jobs that will be available to you had you applied a little early. So just make sure that you apply early so that you don't miss out on those slots. And while you're applying early, be sure to have someone who is already in the field or in the setting that you would like to work in look over your resume. That would be really cool, and that would be really good so that they can critique the things you might need to develop on your resume that might have people in certain settings looking out for you. So I want to be a shameless plug and plug Speak from the Heart, because she does have a program where she's providing a service where she's going to be checking people's resumes as well as helping you develop a personal statement. So I will leave Speak from the Heart's information down in the box below. Make sure you click on it and go check her out. Number 3, be willing to relocate. Now, this might not be easy because some people have already established a family, they've established a home, and they have a lot of ties that may be tying them to a certain location. But if you want to land your perfect CF or your dream CF, sometimes you have to be willing to relocate, because a lot of the positions that might be outside of the school setting might be in these rural areas. So if you could just get the experience under your belt with 1 year of travel or 1 year of relocating to a different place, I would do that if that's going to set you up for the rest of your career. So that actually leads me into point number 4, which is to try out working for a travel company. Like I said in point number 3, relocating might be something that might help you land your dream CF, because the position that you want might not be readily and available to the location where you're located. So if you partner with 1 or 2 travel agencies, they might be able to link you in with, let's say, a skilled nursing facility, or they might be able to link you in with a hospital, an acute care hospital that might need somebody so bad that they're willing to accept the CF. And I say all this, but that hospital would already have to have a licensed SLP on staff who could serve as your clinical fellowship supervisor, or they have to have somebody in the vicinity who is willing to be your supervisor. And most travel therapy companies have staff who are willing to take on CFs and mentor them. So that's a plus. Tip number 5, do not settle. You guys, you have to remember that this is your career. And if you want to start your career leading you into the rest of your days as an SLP the right way, you have to make sure that you take your time and really evaluate the places that you might work. Now, some people might say, I just want to get my CF year over with. I just want to make sure that I have a good supervisor and I can get my C's and then I'll go from there. Hey, if that is your philosophy, by all means, do what works for you. But if you're somebody who really wants to land, let's say, a job in a skilled nursing facility or in an acute care hospital, I would recommend that you hold out until you get the position that you wanted. So did I settle? That was the question that I put in the title of the video. Did I settle when I took my position? Well, I would say no, I didn't settle. I think I compromised, right? So the reason I say I compromised and not settled is when I was in graduate school, I participated in a program that gave me a stipend, right? So it was a research program where I was able to work with students or work with pediatrics. So basically, in order for me to pay back this grant program, I have to work predominantly with pediatrics for at least 2 years to pay back this grant, right? So I do have a passion for working with younger people. So I'm like, okay, well, let me just knock these 2 years out in my first couple of years as an SLP. And if I feel after that I would like to switch the population that I work with, I by all means can. What's holding me? Like, who's to say that I won't go into a skilled nursing facility or a private practice or remain in the schools? Oh, if I didn't say it already, I actually work in the school system. And if you've been watching my previous videos, like the one I have linked up above, you know that I am currently in Texas and I am a middle school SLP. So if you would like more content about that, make sure you leave a like button and leave a comment saying middle school so I'll know you guys watched to the end. All right, so I think that's all I have for you guys today. Like I stated before, if you have any other tips that you think you can leave to our community, leave them down below. And if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and I'll make it easy. I'll leave the video right here so that you guys can watch it. I always put my videos right here, so just click on it. If you click on it now, then my video will start and you will stop hearing me ramble. Peace.